Isaac's moment of glory.
At Conrad's. Where else would you rather have your moment of glory?
I don't know. I'm cool with it. I mean, get some dinner out of it and get to talk a little bit. Works for me.
Got some good things to talk about. Coach McCabe, Justice Sutton, Isaac Patterson here with us at Conrad's Restaurant and Ale House. You guys had a thrilling win on Saturday, 2-point victory over conference foe Quincy, double overtime. Let's hear a little bit about it.
Thrilling is one way to describe it. Agonizing. I need a thesaurus for the others. We had the game won like 3 times. We had it lost about 6. Then we came back and tried to win it again. Really, really proud of them that they stuck with it because, right, you can play back through the game however you want to, but in the second overtime it was 66-60. We were in really good shape. We had a play that we hit on, and then we just smoked the layup. They go down, we foul. And so it's from being an 8-point game and you're feeling really good about it to then it's a 1-possession, 2-possession game, not 30 seconds later. So we stuck with it long enough, and coming off a tough one on Thursday, right? I mean, we had guys that battled all night, played a bunch of minutes, and so turn around on the road. And it's hard to win in the league. It's hard to win at home in the league, on the road, and then overtime and double overtime. So we'll take them any way we can get them. We wish we wouldn't have given up 85 offensive rebounds in the first half. That would have helped. But we still persevered and found a way.
No, that's what you want to hear. Justice, I want to talk to you a little bit now. You're a freshman that's been thrusted into the starting lineup. You have performed outstanding in that role. What has it been like for you here, your first really semester and a half in college, playing college basketball, and kind of what the guys have been able to do around you?
It's definitely been – I'd say it was an easier adjustment than I thought would be just because of the leadership that I have. With Isaac, Kobe, Trey, J-Ball, they really, helped me figure out what I'm supposed to be doing on the court and where I should be. And so that makes my job easier to know how I can just help us win. And then Coach McCabe and Coach Hildebrand just putting me in a position to be successful. I feel like it's really made it a lot easier transition than I thought it would be.
And one of those guys you mentioned, Isaac Patterson, you've had quite the little bit of spurt here in the good January yourself. You're a conference player of the week. A few weeks ago, you set the NCAA era record in made 3-pointers in a game. What have you been doing here the last month and a half?
I don't know. Honestly, I mean, nothing too different. I think it was just a confidence thing for me. With Grant getting injured, knowing that I had to step up, it wasn't really much of a choice. I mean, we got to put the ball in the basket, we got to score. So I always knew I was able to do it. It's just something – confidence thing. I mean, Coach been consistently getting on me about letting that thing fly, and he'll laugh about it. He knows. So it's not just hasn't just been within this 1 month. It's been an accumulation of a lot of work and trust and all that from my teammates and my coaching. So it's been an accumulation. It's good to see some results. I'm blessed to be in the position I'm in.
Coach, you hear their responses. What have you seen from these two men here the last semester and a half or so?
Well, they're such different personalities in who they are, but they're confident. They're confident in being who they are, which is really neat. You don't always see that. You see a young kid who maybe wants to have to act a certain way to feel like he's got to fit in, and Justice has been true to himself and who he is, and there's a confidence with that. And then with Patty, like, the way he's playing on the floor is the player that we know he is, right? And it hasn't always been exactly how he's wanted it to be. But he's stuck with it, and Isaac cares and is verbally trying to do so much to help our team. And now the play on the court, the verbal, like they're matching, and I think that the more consistent he gets with that, you see how much better our team plays too, right? Our team plays so much better with it. But what's really neat is that they're their own personalities, and then they mention that about other players on the team, where they mention other guys, and that's what's really neat is we got really good dudes, right? Everybody says they got good people, but we got great people in our program, and these guys are shining examples of that. But then they are the first ones to mention their teammates. They talk about Trey. They talk about Kobe. Those are the dudes, right? I mean, those are the fifth-year guys that have seen it, that have been through most of it. And we were talking about this when you ask specifically about these two guys. We talk about it on Friday in between Springfield and Quincy because I was on them pretty hard Friday after the game or Thursday because there's just so many opportunities you get. And you don't want to just say, I wish I would have, and have an urgency. what these guys have done and worked towards is, right, I mean, we're the 4th best winning percentage in the league in the last 3 years, right? If things held the way that they would be, there's only 3 teams that will have made the GLVC tournament in 3 straight years. They've done remarkable stuff on the court, but I still feel like there's more in them. I feel like there's more that we can accomplish, but these guys care about the right stuff. And so we're going to keep pushing them. We're going to keep holding them accountable and trying to get them there, but we're blessed to have these guys with us. I know that.
No, I think everyone can look and see that. You mentioned the success that the program has had. Isaac, what has it been like for you seeing that success over the years gradually increase?
I mean, it's been awesome. I mean, it's definitely fulfilling to see coming in. Obviously, coach is new, and a lot of the props goes to coach. He started it when he got here, and then I was able to join in with second, third year with coach. So coming in, I was able to kind of feel it out. We were around 500, and now we really have that chance to open it up. I think we're sitting at like 12-8, something like that. Getting these next 3, then we can really work from that 500 mark and just keep working up. It's been great to see. It's super fulfilling. I'm happy for fifth-year guys like Trey and Kobe, who they deserve nothing. They deserve more. They deserve everything, winning, all that stuff. So we just got to keep pushing, keep focusing about what's in front of us rather than what's behind, and hopefully keep putting them together with these 3 big ones at home.
For sure. And Justice, I want to ask you a similar question. What has it been like for you coming into a program that has had success and seeing the high bar that the players keep it at?
It's been really nice. Coach talks about our standard a lot at practice, and just being able to see, like, the standard's already been established and trying to live up to that every day in practice, in the game. It makes, like I said earlier, it makes it a lot easier for me to kind of know, like, what I'm supposed to do whenever I'm out there. And so I think coming into a program that already has an identity has been really nice for me as a freshman.
It's great to hear. It really is. You guys have a big one here against SBU, able to beat the Bearcats. Isaac, I'm sure you remember that game. Had a pretty decent performance there earlier this year, so we're excited to see that here on Thursday. But
yes, sir.
Before we let you go, Coach, do you want to say the words or do you want me to?
The moment we all look forward to once a month at Conrad's Ale House.
The fan-submitted question, which for you guys is if you had to go to a fight and you had to either take down 1 normal-sized panda or 12 little-sized pandas, which would you take on?
Well, you got to – what are we talking about, little-sized pandas?
About a foot and a half. About a foot and a half.
12 of them?
Yeah.
They're all –
Are
it's all at
we
once.
fighting together?
No, this is individual.
Oh,
yeah.
oh.
It's all
going
at
by
once.
weight class.
Oh.
I'll take the 12.
I'll take the 1.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll just take the 1.
Well, what is a panda? Panda's got to weigh
There's
like –
one of you. Why would you take on 12?
because they're smaller. I can just, like, kick them or something like that.
But, like, if they get one of your legs and then the other leg, what are you going to do?
You know how much a panda weighs?
But you're out of limbs at this point.
Panda's got to be like 600-700 pounds.
I bet I can outrun a panda.
You can outrun a panda?
1 panda?
How fast is a panda?
Can't be that fast.
Well, I thought we said
Oh.
fight. I thought we said fight,
I
right?
bet you.
Yeah, we're fighting the panda. We're not running from
Yeah,
the
we're
panda.
not running
But,
from the panda.
like,
so
cardio, like, I bet I have better stamina than a panda.
So you're
But
going to
again,
run a marathon to avoid a fight with a panda?
Just get them tired
Yeah.
and then get them from behind. That's what I would
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, so there's tricks involved in your fighting.
Yes,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. And you didn't have any hesitation about this 12. You're ready to just go.
I think Isaac's thought about this a little bit.
Yeah.
UFC, you fight by weight class. Panda's going to be 2-3 times my weight. I'm not taking that chance, so I'll take the small ones.
Coach?
I'm going to phone a friend and call Harry back in from last year.
Take
And I'll just let Mr. Shioyo save my life. So
You think he's taking on the one big panda?
Harry'd take on 30. I wouldn't worry about him one bit.
It's going to be out for season.
He would be.
Well, I'm glad to know if we ever encounter some pandas in the Maybe Center, who I'm calling.
Yeah.
Because Justice is sounding like he's running the other way.
Okay. All right.
No, in all seriousness, though, thanks for coming out here guys tonight. Conrad's Restaurant and Ale House. We'll see you guys hopefully next month.
All right, great.
Awesome. Thanks.
Thank you.